How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the every other Saturday show of 2022. Welcome, welcome. If you are there, if you're here, make sure you let me know in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me well. And if you can hear my fake clapping. I hope you had a great 2021 and only a better 2022 we will have. Today, we're going to talk about how we can make that happen more easily. I hope you had fun in that last part of a year, so it is time to also have fun for the entire next year and have fun while we learn English and understand why setting goals is so important. So, welcome to the Every Other Saturday Show. Welcome to the Every Other Saturday Show. We are not in black and white anymore, and we don't have any more swing music anymore. There we go. So, let's see. How's it going, everybody? All right. Search is here. Search. I am so grateful. You know, one of those loyal listeners, man. Oh my God, so good. So happy New Year. It's 8 days in, but still it's we can get away with it. We can get away with saying Happy New Year, right? So today I basically wanted to talk to you guys about goal setting and how or how that pertains to your English speaking skills, right? Because we tend to just on New Year's resolutions, we tend to just say speak English. Like what's your New Year's resolutions, John? Well, speak English. That's a little broad, isn't it? That's a little too broad, in my opinion. You should have something more tangible. Yes, you should be aware of what the big picture is. Okay? So you should know what the big picture is, right? So let's just take a look at what we have here. Let me just give me 1 second here. Okay, so let me just start showing. So basically, let's see, presentation. There we go. Boom. Jesus Christ. How about now? How about now, Serge? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Can you hear me now? Search. I'm such a newbie streamer, man. I'm such a newbie streamer. It was, in fact, mute. I have no idea. Jesus Christ. Search, let me know if you can hear me now. Oh my God. I was like, this is a huge L, man. A huge L. Anyway, I spoke like what? I spoke like 3 minutes with my mic muted. A search. Carolina, thank you. I cannot hear Carolina. Remember, yeah, there we go. You notice yourself. Good. You noticed it yourself, so that's great. You corrected yourself. Yes. So, I'm so sorry, guys. Wow, what an L. What an L. Like for 3-4 minutes. And probably, Serge, you heard this. You heard this. And you didn't even hear the intro. Come on, Clive. Oh, did you guys hear the intro when I was in black and white? Oh my God. Such a huge L. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is, my friends. Jesus Christ. So, Serge, did you hear? Will you say yes? So you heard me speaking when I was in black and white. I was speaking with my announcer from 1940s voice. Did you hear me saying those words? Yes or no? Carolina, did you hear me? Carolina and Sir. Okay, yes. Okay, so you guys heard the intro. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. It's just that. All right, let me explain. Uh-oh. No, please. No. Oh, okay. It's just the camera. The camera's frozen. Oh, God. Yeah. All right. So. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Right. So the sensei, the supreme sensei is here, guys. Jesus. Carolina is asking, what is a huge L? I'm speaking like a millennial, am I? Aren't I? Okay. So let me just by the way, thank you, Serge. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Carolina. Thank you, Mom, for being here. Just having you guys here is a huge W. So I'm just going to, the chat on OBS sucks. It's so delayed. I'm just going to close this. You just close the dockable window if you'd like to show it again. Okay, great. So check this out, Carolina. Let me just go. Hey, wow, we have a new viewer. Herman is here. Oh my God, man. All the way from Uruguay, Herman is here. Thank you, God. Thank you, Herman. I really appreciate you stopping by. Really do. Okay. Good morning to you. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. My mom's here. Childhood friends are here. Dear students are here. This is, yes, Carolina, my mom is here. Yeah. So let me just answer your question, Carolina, okay? So huge, right? We're talking about achieving your goals in English, but let's just set that aside for a second, right? So huge is something that's really big. Carolina, so something that's really big, okay? And I make jokes with this all the time because when I speak like the guy that everybody hates, totally huge, okay? Totally huge, bigly, okay? Totally huge. So when he says huge, his pronunciation is so New New Yorker accent. It's the New Yorker accent in him is so strong that he sounds like he's saying huge. Totally huge, okay? Totally huge, okay? Only the best. I only deal with the best, okay? Nothing else. No, nothing but the best, okay? Nothing but the best, okay? Only huge things to come in 2022, okay? oh, oh, it's Rod, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Rod, I'm surprised. It's like you're showing us as Rodrigo. But thank you very much, Rodrigo, for stopping by, man. From the LME family. From the LME family. So, Rodrigo. Well, Carolina is also from the LME family. Okay? So, as I was saying, huge, right? Right, Carolina? So, this guy's pronunciation sounds huge. Totally huge. Absolutely and wonderful and totally terrific and huge. Okay? So, but that's not what we're talking about. I said huge L. Right? That's what I said. Huge L. So what is a huge L? I say L because when you lose, thank you for liking the stream, by the way. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you very much. Those likes help me a ton. If you click on like, it helps me a lot. So, as I was saying, a huge L. You know when you lose a game? Carolina? So you say, oh man, that was a huge loss. That was a huge loss. The past, well, actually not. That's the noun form of losing, right? Winning, losing, winning and losing, yeah? Carolina? So a huge L. So Americans tend to say, oh man, you're such a loser. You're such a loser. They go like this. So, the fact that I thought my entire intro was muted, I said, oh man, that's a huge L. Right? So people, the younger people, tend to say, oh, that's an L. That's an L. That is an L. Meaning you lost. You took a loss. Hey? Does that make sense, Carolina? So you go, oh, you took an L, man. You took an L. So I said, me being muted for so long is a huge L. Does that make sense, Carolina? And it can be the opposite, right? A huge W. A huge W. Oh, that's a W, man. That's a W. Congratulations. Good for you. Right? So, huge W deserves clapping. A huge L deserves what? Right? So, did I make myself clear, Carolina? I know I'm not a loser. I know I'm not. I know I'm not a loser. Okay. Thank you very much, Carolina. I know. I'm totally the best. Okay. I know I am the best. Only the best. Okay. Only the only person that's better than me. It's Coach Shane. Okay. No, I'm joking. Okay. I'm joking. All right. No. But I know I'm pretty great. I know I'm pretty great. Okay. Coach Matt and Coach Paul are gonna be upset with me. So, as I was saying, huge L, huge W. I'm not saying that I am a loser. I'm just saying that, I took an L. All right? Even winners take an L. Even Michael Jordan took L's. Michael Jordan took L's. So, Michael Jackson, even one of the greatest artists ever, had bad albums. He had bad songs. It's just totally huge, Carolina. Obviously, totally huge all the time. Only winning. I'm tired of winning. I'm getting tired of winning. Okay? Bigly. And winning bigly. Okay? All right. So speaking English in 2022. Right? So you gotta know the big picture. Okay? So what's that big picture? The big picture is you want to be able to speak English fluently. You don't want to be, maybe you don't want to be Willem Dafoe or Coach Shane, or you don't necessarily. Well, maybe you want to, but You don't have to be Willem Dafoe, Coach Shane. You don't need to be great speaker, Carly Fiorina, right? Obama, even though Obama's not my favorite, but he's a great speaker nonetheless, right? Great speaker. So you don't need to be those people to achieve your goals. So, but the big picture is you want to speak fluently, correct? So that's the big picture, right? But that's too broad. How can I grab those things? How can I have a tangible goal? I need a tangible goal, a smaller kind of goal if I want to speak English fluently. Does that make sense? So know the big picture, but just know that that's not all, okay? And that is why, my friends, sometimes your resolutions, let me see where my notebook is, excuse me just a second. So I would say, guys, that every year, well, I do this every year. I don't know about you, but I do this every year. You know, I have well, you're going to laugh because my handwriting is horrendous. Totally. If my mom is still here, she will be, oh my God, Clive, don't show your handwriting. But you see here, every year, this is 2020 recap, right? 2020 recap, where I say where I kind of tell myself or go over the things I did, right? The things I didn't do and things I did and I didn't do, right? So, for instance, here I also have the 2021 recap, right? See here. Oops. Ooh, I can't show you the goals though, right? So that's the 2021 recap. So I do this this as an exercise to remind myself what is it that I want. And I like to do it by hand, but because it becomes tangible, it becomes real. Sometimes online can be a little, can just get lost, or it's you can't sense it, right? You cannot touch it, right? And so then, that was when did I do this? I think it was the same January 1st. I sat down outdoors with my guitar, my notebook, and a pen, and that's what I did. I did a recap of my 2021, and I set my goals for 2022, right? 2022 goals. So I do it on paper. I suggest, I'm not saying that you must, but I suggest you also do it on paper, because then it becomes tangible, real, right? It's better to make it real first, to bring it to this dimension, and not this dimension, right? Put it on paper so you know what you want, right? So that's like the big picture, right? Think of it as the big picture would be like zooming out. Okay, I go and I say, well, by the time I'm 40, I want to have this amount of money. I want to have this car. I want to have 1 kid, 2 kids, 0 kids. I don't know. That's the big picture. Before having that, I need to pay my bills. I need to pay my debts. I need to be debt free. Okay, that's a smaller goal, right? Still kind of big, but smaller. So I close it even more and I say, okay, every month, I'm going to pay this amount of money to this debt, like to pay this debt. So by the end of year, this debt is not going to exist anymore. Okay? That's a smaller goal. So let's take it to English, right? The big picture, speak English fluently, yeah? Okay. Now, a smaller picture would be to be able to travel without getting any translator or anything. to travel to an English speaking country or speaking English, right? So that's a smaller goal. What's the even smaller goal than that? Learning how to order, right? So in 3 months, I want to learn how to order coffee, food, products, services by phone, in person. Okay? So now my goal, my English speaking goal, is not just intangible and in the ether, and it's very, very, very unrealistic. Does that make sense? So I don't know if you guys are following what I'm saying. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? Let's see. You can, drop an icon, a comment, anything you would like to let me know if you guys are following or are understanding what I'm saying. So, know the big picture, understand the smaller achievements to inch closer to the big picture. And let me tell you something, guys. Sometimes in your lifetime, and this is it might be a little dark to say, but sometimes the big picture is not going to be realized at all. Or not at all. Completely is what I meant. Sorry about that. So it's like you're not going to fully achieve the big picture. And that's just the reality of life. For example, I know that I will never be Miles Davis. Well, Miles Davis, of course not. I'm not a trumpet player. Wes Montgomery. But I can still like jazz and can still practice a little bit of jazz every now and then. Right? So you pick your battles. You pick your battles. Okay? So know the big picture. Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to the big picture, knowing that sometimes you will not be able to fully paint that big picture. Okay? That's just the reality. It sounds not optimistic, yeah, maybe, but it's realistic. Okay? Are you following, guys? Let's see here. So, if you are happy with that, if you are content with that, but you still want to get better and better and better and better and better and better, then you pick your balance. Okay? Are you going to be able to speak in the same accent as, or the same proficiency as Willem Dafoe? Willem Dafoe is the bad guy on the new Spider-Man movie. Just in case you don't know, great actor, but his English is just incredible, right? Or Carly Fiorina, a politician, a conservative politician. Well, I don't know if she's still conservative, but a conservative politician in America. Her voice is just wow. You listen to her, and whoa, her voice is hypnotizing, right? Just beautiful English sounding. Are you gonna sound like them? Probably not. Probably not. But you can sound in a very pleasant way to the point that English speakers, co-workers, people you meet in trips, if Corona let us travel again. Oh my God, I am going to get demonetized. I should not say that word. If the virus, if the cerveza sickness lets us, please YouTube, don't get mad at me. I just said it once. I'm not going to say it again. If this problem, exactly, Serge. In other words, just like Serge said, in other words, slowly but surely. Okay? Slowly but surely. Don't get caught up in, I can't speak English. Oh my God. Really? You can't speak English? Is that true? Can you introduce yourself? Can you order coffee? Are you able to talk about facts? Are you able to describe your environment? You see, those are the smaller achievements. Picking your battles are the things that you know you can win. The things that if you put effort, if you try hard, if you work on it, you will be pretty damn good. Okay? So, that's picking your battles, okay? That is picking your battles. So just know that, like I said, it's a fool's errand to just, oh yeah, I'm gonna speak as well as Willem Dafoe. It's just not why. You don't need to, right? I was talking to a musician friend the other day, my Juan Jose. His name is Juan Jose Villafañe, and could you steal? What do you mean? Carolina, could I steal something? Steal something? What do you mean? Spell the name. Willem Dafoe. Absolutely. Hold on, my friend. Ooh, so many windows. I gotta close them. Too many. Okay. I don't have huge memory. Okay, so I can have a problem. Totally have a problem. Okay, so if you go here, stop, please, YouTube. Okay, just okay, stop, Jesus. Right. So if I go here, Lena, Willem Dafoe. Let me see if we can get him speaking. Like I said, he's the bad guy on the bad guy on Spider-Man. But let's listen to him speaking so you can see it's like his voice is very strange because not strange. It's great because it's like it's British, it's American English, but it's so sophisticated, so well spoken that not even a Brit can say he sucks, you know? He's like really good. Listen.
Character is maybe in some ways even scarier and darker. The Goblin character really believes in a world of losers and winners, and he believes that power is all that matters. And it's not an abstract thing. Philosophically,
it's not an abstract thing. Philosophically, you see how clear his English is? He has a little bit of ums and uhs, but almost who doesn't, right?
Has very little patience or interest in compassion or empathy. He thinks there's people that he believes things get done by people that are strong, and weak people, we don't really worry about them. So that's a very contemporary take on a person in power, and I think that is part of the motor behind the character.
Did you hear him speak? I hope you heard him speak.
Was concerned.
Yeah. My OBS says yes. Okay, so he's saying that his character, the villain in the Spider-Man movie, the new Spider-Man movie, he's saying that it's pretty much a take or an interpretation, right, of a person in power, a president, a dictator, something like that. So you see, this is how you spell the name, Carolina, just in case you want to check him out. Okay, Willem Dafoe. Okay, Carolina? And you see, you can more or less know his age. And look at this. He did his stunts. Wow, that's pretty crazy for his age. You know? Yeah. Spell the name. Carolina, it's like, I can understand. Yes, because his English is so clear, Carolina. So clear. That's why you understand everything, because it's like he's speaking in such a clear and well-spoken manner that it's easy to understand him. And that's what you want to, well, not as perfect as him, but you want to speak slowly. You want to speak like articulately. You want to be able to enunciate well, so people enjoy when you speak. They enjoy listening to you. So when people enjoy listening to you, you have all the power in the world. You have all the power in the world. Well, not all the power in the world, I'm exaggerating. But people like you, right? Because let's say, for example, at work, if people enjoy listening to you, okay, so they go, okay, so what should I do? Let's say you are coordinating some sort of thing. And people, when you explain them something, when you explain something to them, people pay attention because your voice is easy to follow, right? Carolina says thank you. Yes, this guy is one of the. And let me show you some Carly Fiorina. It's if don't get upset if she's a conservative or whatever. Okay, YouTube, by the way. Okay, younger Carly Fiorina. Let's see how she speaks. Her voice is just.
Visit us at.
So what do I know about change? First thing I know is that everybody is afraid of something. Everybody is afraid of something. All of you are afraid of something.
Yep,
all of
that's
us
true.
are afraid of something. What distinguishes people who are successful in their life.
There we go. Do you hear her voice, guys? You see, this guy, this lady, and Willem is two of my favorite speakers. Their English is just beautiful. And you can't perceive a lot of accent there. There's no accent. It's like this Midwestern kind of English that is not even New Yorker or yeah, dude, from California, man. Sup, man? So this is mostly what we teachers and coaches kind of tend to try to instruct people, right? So let's keep listening.
Choose to move ahead in spite of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting in spite of fear. But because everybody is afraid, what most of the time people are afraid of is something new.
People are afraid of something new, right? And we are afraid of the big picture. Right? But as you can see, guys, these speakers are so well spoken that not even a Brit could say, that's bad English. You know how always Brits and Americans are fighting and competing to see which English is the best and blah blah blah. Well, how could you knock these people? How could you knock and say, oh yeah, Willem Dafoe, he speaks American English, so his English sucks. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Or Carly Fiorina. Yeah, right. You see how well spoken these people are? So, anyways. Carolina is like, oh my God, I understand. Oh, yeah. Actors, Carolina. Actors, politicians, they usually have beautiful English. Right? So, what do I say by beautiful English? Meaning free of heavy accent influence. There's low interference in what they say. You can clearly understand what every word they're trying to say. So that's what I mean by beautiful English. And of course, on the other side of a pond, you have people who speak quite well too, right? Beautiful, in fact, like Nigel, right? So that's my point. But, coming back to it, bringing it back to it, this 2022, guys, you pretty much know the big picture. So this is something I think you guys know. You know what you want. How can I learn? Danny. Oh, my God. Danny Ank is here, man. Oh, man. So a dear friend of mine, Danny's here. And this guy makes the best string instruments, electric string instruments ever. By the way, if you want to get your own guitar or bass, you should definitely contact Danny. I think Danny has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure. If not, follow him on Instagram as Danny. We have two Dannys here. Two Dannys and the same spelling, by the way. That's a rarity, man. So I have Danny Figueiredo here, which is my student. He's my student from Brazil. Okay? And we have Danny, a childhood friend, musician, incredible musician, and incredible musician and musical instrument luthier or crafter, right? So, by the way, the word luthier, it's also an English word, but it's kind of like, no way. Amir, you're also Danny too? Jesus, so many, 3. Jesus. All right, Amir, I think I haven't seen you before here. Amir, welcome to this channel. Welcome to this side of the internet. I hope you're enjoying. Okay, for those who are stopping by, remember to drop a like. It helps me a lot. Don't forget to drop a like because it helps my stream a lot. So, as I was saying, look for Danny on Instagram as Anka, Anka Customs. Anka Customs. Anka. I'm checking. I'm evaluating your spelling, guys. Anka. Okay. Customs as in made for you. Custo. Jesus. Custom. Okay, custom. So you can Jack, welcome. Like I said, welcome, Jack. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for enjoying the stream. Look for him on Instagram if you're interested in musical instruments. This guy is out of this world making those things, man. In the future, I'll have my own Anka Customs guitar. But anyways, as I was saying, Danny is asking, how can I learn the Trump type accent? You can't learn it. You can't learn it because only the best. Okay, only the best speak like this. No, I'm just teasing. It's you listen to New Yorkers. You listen to Seinfeld. Seinfeld helps because Seinfeld. There's a lot of New Yorker. Like all of them are New Yorkers, so you hear that accent there. And then you listen to Trump a lot, okay? And you get the mannerisms, okay? That's how you do it. So, for instance, this is just for jokes and whatever. You may like him or not, right? Now, Carolina, of course you're not Danny, but you are one of my favorites, Carolina. Don't worry about it. Okay? So as I was saying, the big picture is I wanna imitate the guy, so for humoristic purposes, right? For humor purposes, for to try to make people laugh or annoy people, because sometimes people get annoyed, and so I copy the mannerisms. For example, he does like this all the time, okay? Okay, he does like this all the time. Okay, so he pushes his lips out, so he gets this thing. Okay, and he speaks with a lower pitch, and he says okay a lot in a very particular way, and also he does like this a voice inflection for the people of America. Okay, only the best can do this. You see, he goes like up and down, up and down. Okay? So that's how I copy accents. Okay? Now, serious question, says Danny. Serious question. Can you remove someone's accent completely? I wouldn't say so, but you can get really, really close to the point that people are confused. It has happened to me many, many times. The other day I was talking to the most recent one was in 2021. I was talking to a Canadian, right? And he was like, "Dude, your accent is throwing me off. Are you from America?" And I'm like, I start laughing. No, I'm not. I'm not American. So why you speak like this? What's I work with this guy, this wizard. His name is Coach Shane. And so Danny, if your purpose, if your um if your mission is to reduce your accent as much as possible, there's no other. I cannot, even myself, I can do a pretty good job, but the best way, the best place you can go to get the best accent reduction is letsmasterenglish.com. It's just the best. It's for the price and the best coach, Coach Shane. For accent reduction, it's unmatched, absolutely unmatched. So at LME we have this because I'm part of the LME team, right? At LME we have this course called PIRF, PIRF, right? And what that acronym stands for is pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, and flow. Okay, so so you would get a text, Danny. You would get a text, right, in those lessons, right? Let's say lesson 250. I'm just from the top of my head, right? And you get this little text, this situation, right? You have to recite it, but then you get Coach Shane's pronunciation video. And Coach Shane breaks down all the way you should pronounce the vowels and everything. And, you are a musician, Danny, and you know exactly what I'm talking about when you practice to play a style, right? So let's say you want to imitate, you want to sound like I don't know, like one of wow, the names are escaping me now. Flea. Let's just say Flea. I know he's not the best, but he's very is very well known, right? You want to sound like that, so you listen to their records and you start slapping, and at some point you will get so proficient that when people hear you on the street, like people, whenever in a bar or a concert or whatever, you hear, oh, that's this guy listened to Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? Or Wooten, Jesus, Victor Wooten. That's the name I was thinking about. So if you listen to Victor Wooten and you imitate him and you do that, you can sound pretty close to that, right? Not quite, not that you would love to sound like Victor Wooten, but you can take the good things from him and create your own. Well, same thing with accent, right? Same thing with the accent. So, yes, you can't reduce the accent to a point where Americans or native speakers really enjoy listening to you, okay? Because unfortunately, not everybody's like this, but unfortunately, a lot of people, when there's a lot of interference, on speech, people disengage and they are not so interested in talking to you. You know what I mean? In a professional scenario or things like that. If it's like a tourist or whatever, excuse me, sir, I don't speak really well. Can you help me? Oh, sure, go here. Da, da, da. But when you are like in a professional setting or things, people are like, oh my God, I gotta get back to my office. Can you please tell me faster? Or somebody who's a clerk, right? And you can find very unpleasant people, unfortunately. But that's the way the world is, not necessarily linked to language or anything. People could be having a bad day or they are unpleasant because you never know, right? And when you have such a different voice, they might be annoyed and they're going to disengage or they're going to be annoyed by the way you speak, right? But going back to perf works on the pronunciation first. You would think, oh, okay, yeah, pronunciation, that's it. No. Then he takes you and teaches you how to intonate. Intonate. I just did that, you see, because I wanted to emphasize the word intonate. And then he takes you to intonate. I was very happy when I went to the mall. That kind of thing. The words that you want to make sure your listener is getting, right? So he takes you around. Pronunciation, intonation, then rhythm. So let me just read this second bullet point here. Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to the big picture. How did that sound? Did I mispronounce? Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to that big picture. How did that sound, Danny, to you, if you're still there? Let me read that again. Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to the big picture. How did that sound? Bad, right? Bad. Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to that big picture. What's the difference, Danny? What's the difference right there? Do you hear that? Right, like a robot, correct. Coach Shane says that, don't make me mad. Hello, everybody. Let me channel my Coach Shane, my inner Coach Shane. Hello, everybody. Yes, pronunciation is very important, but you also want to intonate to sound closer to the general American accent. You see what I mean? So that kind of thing, when you emphasize, you pause, that will be the rhythm part, right? That will be the rhythm part. So understand the smaller achievements to get closer to the big picture. Now, let me add intonation. Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to that big picture. Pretty good. But now let me add, right. But you think it was more articulated, Danny. But what I did is that I emphasized the words I want you to listen. Most. I want you to listen to the whole picture. But to emphasize what the important words. Now I'm going to add the R. You see, pronunciation, intonation, rhythm. I'm going to add rhythm. Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to that big picture. So now it's pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, stopping, pausing, okay? And finally flow, which is the most abstract of the 4 components of this course. The most abstract one, which is the feeling you want to inject. Is it like a sad thing that you're stating? Is it a happy thing? Is it an emotional statement? Right? So that is what perf does, and that is why, in my opinion, it is the best accent reduction training you can get. It's just the best. Like, nothing. I've seen, there are great people out there, but for the price and the amount of content and the amount of thorough, comprehensive instruction you get, the amount of different coaches you get, is just the best. Perf is the best. If that's what you want, accent reduction, perf is the best. It's the best choice. You know what I mean? So yes, you can reduce it you can talk as close to the general American accent as possible, for sure. although a friend of mine, well, actually a mutual friend, Danny, told me that I sound like a Californian, man. Jesus Christ, what I hate most, huh? Well, I don't hate it. What I dislike most. He told me like I sound like I am from California. Damn it. uh, just like what Coach Shane says that you know how Californians in the R's or the word car, they pronounce it car, right? Coach Shane says that that's wrong. According to his expertise, his experience, is car. The right way is car. So he says he says that don't pronounce it car. Don't make me mad. So he goes car. So yeah, I've shown voice notes of you to a couple of American friends, and they say it the same. What did they say? That they were thrown off? Is that what they said, Danny? They were thrown off by the accent. They couldn't tell where I'm from. But that's fine. Yeah, okay. You see what Carolina said is so important. You see, pick your battles. Pick your battles. When I'm training you, Carolina, I do correct pronunciation because it's necessary sometimes. For example, every. Damn it! No, I sounded from Cali. No. I have to accept my fate. I shall accept my fate. God damn it. Don't tell it to Coach Shane now. He's going to pick on me so much. Damn it. I sound like a Californian. Oh, man. I don't want to sound like a Californian at all, sir. Because, oh my God, when I went to San Francisco and we had the best time ever. Oh, anyways. So going back to what I was saying. So you want to know the big picture, right? I think all of you here want to know. You know the big picture. The big picture is you want to speak English fluently, so you can. And they probably eat avocado ice cream. Jesus Christ. This is that. What Danny just said is peak millennial, peak Californian. Oh my God, avocado toast. What do you have for breakfast? I had some avocado toast and a fried egg and a smoothie, a green smoothie. Jesus. Anyways, nothing wrong with that, by the way. Nothing wrong with that, guys. This is only for jokes. This is only for memes, okay? Totally the best memes. Only the best. So don't worry about it. Anyways, so as I was saying, know the big picture, right? You want to speak fluently. That's the big picture, but that's too difficult to grasp, right? Understand the smaller achievements to get closer to that big picture, to speak fluently. Okay, so I need to be able to handle phone calls if I'm dealing with clients, if I'm dealing with my banking service provider, with my internet service provider. Hi, how's it going? Hi, welcome to Comcast. How can I help you? Ooh, Comcast. Yes, there's a problem with that kind of thing, right? Or hi, good morning, greeting, that kind of thing. So what are those goals? Well, being able to handle a phone call, being able to greet people and introduce yourself, being able to describe your environment, being able to talk about the things you usually do, being able to talk about the things you did yesterday. I did, I had. Right? And just like Coach Shane says, if you can say it, you can hear it. The more skills you have in your bag, the more you will understand what people are saying, what movies and things, the more you hear. If you can say it, that's Coach Shane's line. If you can say it, you can hear it. If you can say it, you can hear it. It's like the curse of the musicians. Musicians, once they learn how to play, once they learn the technical part, they will never, ever, 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 ever enjoy a music show again. Unless it's somebody they idolize a lot, like they look up to, like a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert or something like that. Your brain completely shuts off. But when you're a musician, you're like, oh yeah, he did B flat minor, and oh yeah, look at that, yeah, that transition there, that modulation there. God, could you just enjoy the show? You cannot turn your brain off anymore. So connecting that to English speaking, if you can say these things, you can hear them, right? And that's why perf, for example, accent reduction, when you do perf, your listening improves because you now pronounce like them, so you can hear that. That makes sense? And DDM even more so. Okay, this show turned into an LME ad, but that's fine. That's fine. Never mind. So understand the smaller achievements to get closer to that picture, guys. Can I do this? And am I able to do this in English? Am I able to perform a presentation? So I think that would be a reasonable goal for Carolina, for example. She works at the United Nations, right? So she should be able to conduct some sort of a small presentation, right? So how you get that? Well, by practicing, preparing 4 or 5 slides. Okay, everybody, today we're going to talk about this. This topic is this, and this is important because of that, and that. Oh, Clive, but my English is not advanced or whatever. No, but once you rehearse these lines and once you rehearse this and you do it in front of 5, 10 people, you did it, and now your brain, you acquire the skill. You're not afraid anymore. So that's why you need to set smaller goals. I need to do a presentation. I need to call and get service. I need to go to the bank and change my bank account. Well, not change my password, or to deal with a clerk. I have to go to the 7-Eleven and say, hi, good morning. Hi, how can I help you? Could I have? Right? Or another goal to ascend to a higher level is like to talk in hypotheticals. I want to be able to talk about things that are not real yet. If I had $1 million, I would. See what I mean? That sort of idea. And pick your battles. When I say pick your battles, there are things that are not necessary for you to achieve. I'm not saying you couldn't, but they're not that necessary. So why waste time on it? Like to speak like Carly Fiorina? Wow, that's a pretty steep goal. A pretty steep goal indeed. Steep, when I say steep, means like a slanted hill, very difficult to climb, right? Slanted, like angled. Okay? So there you go, guys. What I would do is, on this 2022, what do I want to be able to do in English? Not to, I want to speak English in 2022. No. I want to do a full presentation in English. I want to be able to introduce myself and introduce my friends to other people in English. I want to be able to discuss about facts. People go, they do, this is, they are, right? And pick your battles. Now, Carolina's battle is to focus on the general function of English. She wants to be able to speak proficiently enough that she can interact with international people. So her battle is not to perfect her accent. Danny is more interested, Danny Anka, not Danny Figueroa. Although for Danny it might be his goal in the future too. Danny's goal, because Danny's English is already pretty good. So his battle right now is to sound the closest possible to Americans because he lives there. He wants to mingle with them, right? The chameleon effect, right? So that's his battle. You see what I mean? So you pick your battles. You can't do everything at once, is what I'm saying. So that's my advice for you guys in this 2022 when it comes to speaking English. So guys, I open the floor a little bit for you guys to ask any questions, comments, anything you would like to say before we start wrapping the stream up. Let's see. Let me see if I missed any comments from you guys. Let me drink. I haven't had water in the entire stream. My throat is... Dude, what are you doing? Questions, guys. Questions. Oh my God, yes. I needed that. People are... Oh, you bore them to death, Clive. You bore them to death. Oh, no. People are asleep. So, in any case, guys, so since I don't see any questions from you, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Remember, know the big picture. Make micro goals. Understand the smaller achievements. Get smaller achievements, tangible smaller achievements to do when it comes to your English, and pick your battles. Don't waste time on things that they're probably not that important. Okay? So that's my advice for you guys today. I can't find, just 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. So, well, in the meantime, I don't know if you guys have any other questions. It seems like you don't. So, oh no. I had it. 1 second, guys. No, good. I just had it, man. Oh, there we go. That is the end of the stream, you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for stopping by and letting me know that you are there. Remember, the Every Other Saturday show will be here every other Saturday. Gladly, Danny, I am glad that I'm helping you achieve your goals. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for saying those kind words. Remember the Every Other Saturday show. Not next Saturday, but 2 Saturdays from now, because next Saturday I have a private stream with the LME family. I'll get to you. I'll get to you later. Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you for stopping by, part of the LME family. And I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.